Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I was encouraged to share a new bag that I have. This is the Portland Leather Goods Mini-Crossbody tote. So from the description, I felt like it would be a decent size. I generally don't carry a huge purse or bag or whatever you want to call it with me. And I don't work away from home. I do have a little job that I do for my husband's company, but the company that he works for. But basically, I'm just a mom and run errands and that sort of thing. So I don't need to bring a lot with me. And I just kind of like the idea of kind of having everything grouped together and easy to carry, like not a lot of extra. So I thought that this size would work, and I think it really is working well. Let me do a little measuring for you just to get an approximate. Looks like it's about a foot. You could go to the website and get more detailed, and maybe 8.5 tall and about 4 1/4 to 4 1/2 depth from front to bottom. This leather is very squishy. It's very pliable. They have other selections that are a stiffer leather, a leather that will hold its own more. But I have a large tote bag. It's probably twice the height of this that I use maybe on vacation to carry books and things like that. And it's good because it kind of holds its shape, but I didn't want that stiff of a leather for this everyday in and out of the van kind of thing. These handles are shorter, but that works so nicely because I'll have this in the passenger seat next to me when I'm driving, or on the floor if I'm riding with my husband. But when I'm driving, I need to get out and run into the post office or bank, I can just grab this and I pull it with me. So it's real easy. It's just short enough, and they kind of stick up a bit, so it's very easy just to take those two and grab it and jump out of the car. And then it has this strap which allows it to be a shoulder bag, a shoulder carry, or I feel like this is upside down. I think it is. I'll have to switch that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, or a crossbody. I generally don't do the crossbody thing just because I'm not out that often. But when I am shopping, you know, like the fun kind of shopping where you're rummaging through stuff and looking at things and you need both hands, this would be super good. I can see it working. I tried it on that way and it's comfortable. And as it is now, it's on the fourth hole from the top of the strap rather than the end. This works well for me. This is how it came. I put it on my shoulder and it hangs right at a comfortable level on my side. So if I'm at the grocery store, I can just open it up and grab my wallet to pay for the groceries. This particular one is the Almost Perfect offering. They have a whole line of ones that are almost perfect, I think is what they're called. And you know, it's a good savings. It's maybe $20-something. And I thought, you know what, that's fine with me. And a lot of people that have commented on the YouTube videos that I watched about this leather said they can't even figure out what is wrong with their Almost Perfect. So there's something about them that makes them not quite sellable at the full price. When I first received it, I did not notice anything. And then later, I mean, I saw like a couple little things, but I don't even know if it's a thing, and it doesn't bother me. There's like a little line here, and it just seems like maybe a little bit of a dent in the leather. In the sunlight, it kind of shows as maybe some streaking in the color finish, very, very faintly. Nothing that I would notice, and if I had paid full price for this and I noticed it, I don't think it would even really bother me. This is really soft, by the way. It's a pebbly leather, but it just feels so smooth. Very, very nice. Very nice to touch. Inside, the leather is unfinished. It's raw, and they say that they liked to produce these that way so that the nice texture of the leather shows. When you line a purse, there is the possibility of that lining eventually ripping. So their stance is kind of keep it natural, and it has less possibility of ripping. Sewing here is very nice. I wondered if maybe this snap is just slightly misplaced. Kind of looks like it's a little more on the left, but it doesn't affect anything, and I really don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of looking for what could possibly be the thing that makes it a less than perfect. You can order these, by the way, with a zipper closure. I didn't want to pay the extra money for that. I do like zippered items, but in this case, this is better for me because it's easier to open and close, again, at the grocery store or whatever, which is probably, the couple main things I do are grocery store, bank, and Ups store. So, I mean, I do get out more than that, but that just makes it real quick. I like that. Front pocket only, no pockets on the inside in this model. They do have a larger one. Again, check the website. I'm not an expert on this. That has a kind of a flap pocket that hangs on the inside. And the back is plain. I'm seeing a little bit of a scratch, but I think that's just from my use of it. But overall, this leather isn't as scratchable as some of the other ones from what I read. Some of the stiffer leathers will show more distress. I love that in a traveler's notebook, but I just really wanted this just to be an everyday, quick carry, not bringing everything in the kitchen sink with me kind of purse. And it really is perfect for that. It keeps me from not overloading it. Right now, nothing in the front pocket, but this is where I throw my keys, and I try to set my phone in there. It is pretty shallow, really. The pocket goes all the way to the bottom, so it's not real able to carry a lot of bulky things. The phone does stick up a little bit, so sometimes I'll just throw it in my purse, but since I have so few things in here now, it's super easy to find my phone. My keys don't sink to the bottom here. I can just throw them in there, and that's been working really nicely. I have Kleenex in here because I have a perpetual cold, it seems, this winter. But this is kind of it. It's not very exciting. If you went along what's in my bag thing, I hate to disappoint, but this is me, always striving for less bulk in my purses. Or totes in this case. Mints, always gotta have mints. I like the winter green. This is my new little date book / planner. I have shown this, but this is a plastic cover, and it's very lightweight and very easy to carry. I could put a notebook over it, a leather cover, but I thought I'm just gonna opt for light. Because like I said, I don't work away from home. It's not like I have to have all these notes with me when I go somewhere. And this is a wallet that was given to me by 2 of my sons a few years ago. And it has everything in it. Checks, every card I have, a little bit of cash. And I thought about putting extra credit cards in my smaller Fjallraven little mini wallet. And I may do that yet if, I don't know, if something makes me think I need to do that. Basically, I like everything contained. So I just put that in there. That's in there. I like to have it kind of like a file so I can see what's easily in there. I did see somebody show what's in my bag thing, and they had a ton of stuff in there. So you could bulk it up. But I'm always, like I said, trying to simplify. I just noticed here too. Let's take this out. There's a tag right there. I hadn't seen that when I first got it. It's a Portland leather goods tag, and it does say it is made in Mexico. So there we go. That goes in there. And then this is a really cute little pouch. I love zipper pouches. My daughter gave this to me a year or two ago for Mother's Day, and it's just got, this is the survival kit. All the stuff, like cough drops, toothbrush for those long stays at relatives. I say that because we spend a whole Christmas day with my husband's family, and I like to freshen up my teeth a bit, my breath. Stevia, lens wipes, an ancient ibuprofen container, things. This is berberine, nail clipper. I love lens wipes, they work wonders. I mean, that's just it. It's like anything I need, it's all in here. A little stain stick, some lotion. Nothing too exciting there. Dental floss. I better add more to that. They're about gone. Anyway, there's a little tube of toothpaste in there too. That's just like everything I need. I debated on this too. I don't really need to carry all that with me all the time, especially if I'm just picking up the mail from the up store. But I thought, why load and unload when I can just grab this if I'm switching from my Kipling purse back to this. See, I mean, there, it doesn't get any simpler than that. Everything is where it needs to be. And let's put these in. That's it. The only thing that's bugging me is that this is not on when they attached it. I think they clipped it on upside down. That's easy enough to fix. Maybe. The simple things are complicated for me, but let's see if we can do it. I like that this purse, this tote, I just say purse, but they call it a tote, has this brass hardware. That is more my style. I am not like a classy black purse, shiny silver person. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and jeans and tennis shoes. That's who I am. This is more me, more casual. It has a nice look to it, but it's not fancy. And I feel like that the brass hardware is a more earthy, a more relaxed or laid back, rustic kind of look. It's got the logo on the buttons there, or the snap. Also inside, that's interesting. And it is embossed there. I'm trying to think if there's any other little details. I do like the little rivet things on each side, which is, trying to see, it's holding in this strap. That's why those are there. It gives it a little bit of visual interest without being too complicated. Too much, you know, it breaks up the look of just all leather, and it goes with the overall look. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. I would recommend this. I would just say it is small. It won't carry tons and tons. You could put these things up vertically and probably get some more in. Maybe one could throw in a traveler's notebook or something, you know, with a different setup. But I like the simplicity and the ease of this, and just not heavy at all. And the strap works really well, as I said, as just a shoulder thing. My friend Donna has shown a similar style. She has a different color, but she and others that I've seen on YouTube like to add a guitar strap. So if you need a thicker strap, that is an option, because it does have the little hooks there on each side that allow you to attach a different kind of strap or take this off. For now, I'm keeping it because, like I said, grab it like this, but I might want to throw it over my shoulder at the store or wherever. So I think I'll keep it on. If it gets in the way, I'll take it off or I'll tuck it inside. That is all. Hope that was interesting. If you're trying to decide if you want one of these, maybe you've been thinking about it for a while. I hope that that gives you something to think about. Don't know if I mentioned this is the nutmeg color. As I look through my phone now, it's showing more brown. It is definitely brown, but it has a reddish, a spice tone to it underneath. Reddish brown. I mean, I don't look at it and think red, but it's just not a matte brown either. So anyway, hope that's helpful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.